Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco called out for cringy, awkward situation at the Lakers game. Benny Blanco's getting called out for allegedly mistreating and embarrassing Selena Gomez. We got to talk about all this and more, but before we get into it, hello, my name is Sebastian and I spill pop culture tea videos every single day. So if you're looking for a new messy bestie, you have found me. You guys, welcome back to my channel. By the way, girl, you are on nipple alert. You are man, boob, nipple alert, girl, okay? If you see a little nipple, say something, okay? Because I'm just over here like, la, 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 la. So yeah, if you see something, please see something, say something. Listen, if you are brand new, the whole vibe here feels like we're on a FaceTime call. We're just hanging out, keeping each other company, especially in the holiday season, you guys. Sometimes we need a little extra love and a little extra comfort. So hopefully that you could find here on my channel. All right, best friends. So we got to talk because this is obviously so expected. And at this point, it's so like, okay, girl, try again. But there is a video floating around going viral that has the haters. Girl, you would think they just won the damn lottery, girl, okay? You would think they just won the lottery of how excited they are. There's a video going around of Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco walking in the Lakers game. And basically, she is trying to reach out a hand, and he allegedly ignores her. This is a video that is going viral, best friend. Check this out. So Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco are getting called out because of a video at the Lakers game, and fans are calling it a cringy moment. This is a video. Check it out. It's even making headlines. I mean, it's saying, oh, Benny Blanco fans think that he looks totally uninterested. Girl, the way that people are so desperate to have something go wrong with this couple is so insane. You guys are starving. You are hungry. And guess what, girl? The buffet is closed. It's not all you can eat, girl, okay? They do not accept your credit card here, boo, okay? You guys, as much as you want to hate them, is not gonna happen, okay? The way that he was so incredibly attentive to her during the game, the way that they were kissing, the way he was taking pictures of her ring, the way they were just cuddling courtside, you guys are so desperate for something to be wrong with them. And guess what? It ain't gonna happen, boo. Okay. Okay, best friend. So, you know, people are saying the way Benny Blanco ignores his wife when she tries to reach his hand, he's walking and saying hi to everyone like he's the main character. He's getting into pictures when people are really asking her. She looks so embarrassed. Getting ridiculed by Benny Blanco of all people is crazy, another person says. Another said this is secondhand embarrassment. Another one said, why is Benny Blanco running away from Selena and her extending her hand to catch his, and he's just not interested? What the hell is going on? Some, however, are of course defending Benny on the snap, saying, gosh, just leave them alone already. Despite the cringe moment, Blanco and Gomez did eventually put on a loving display of attention. So let's talk about this because you guys know I have something to say about this. You know, it is so funny to me that like there are, and I'll say this, and let's just be so for real because the Biebers, they have to deal with this too, okay? Definitely, girl. So I'm not just doing a one-sided thing, but we're talking about Selena and Benny because every time I do something defending Selena and Benny, people are like, well, why don't you show the same energy for Haley and Justin? Well, listen, Benny Blanco has never disrespected Hailey Bieber in public before. So let's just start off with that kind of difference there. Okay, girl, don't try me. But listen, it's just a cheap shot. It's a cheap shot, you know. Benny Blanco, the way he is obsessed with Selena Gomez, there is not a video you could edit and not the all the powers of AI in the world could ever make me believe that this man is not thanking his lucky stars to be with Selena Gomez every damn day of his life. Okay, honey?
because I want her to know that every day I don't take anything for granted, and I still look at her and my breath gets taken away in so many different ways. And
I think it's
I
so
said it to her
crazy
last
that
night.
there are
We were
people out
sitting,
here who
we
are
were in like
trying
the
so
pool or something
desperately to
together
make it
last
seem
night,
like Benny
and we
Blanco
were
is
just hanging out,
constantly
and I was just like,
embarrassing Selena and stuff. And the
"You're
reason
so
that they're
beautiful,"
doing
and I
this is
don't mean
because
that just
their favorite
physically. I'm
artists or
saying
their
like
favorite
you can
celebrity
feel
couple
it. There's
are
like
the
a
ones who are
ring, like an
acting
aura around her that
looking a fool
exudes
in the
just
media,
like
and they're mad, so they want to
warmth
put the
in it,
thing
and
and
it
the bad
just
attention
You're
on
like
another
making
couple
me want
that's
to
thriving, happy,
cry.
healthy, and safe, and in a committed relationship where no one is embarrassing nobody, and everybody's actually respectful of one another and grateful to be with one another. Okay, girl. Whew. They could not have looked more in love in this game, okay? And not only in this game, but just throughout life in general. I mean, the little glimpses we get here and there, they're always so happy. They're always so connecting. They're always so, like, just lovey-dovey. And it just honestly makes me so happy to know that they got each other, that they're there for one another, and that they really, really do love each other. Now, of course, girl, this is nothing new under the sun. There's been a lot of narrative regarding Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez. A lot of people saying like, oh my God, Benny Blanco is so embarrassing. He's always making her look bad. You know, in the interviews, I will say that this is one of the things that I personally did not appreciate of Benny Blanco is that, you know, him saying private things like she would wait outside in the car for 30 minutes because she wanted to be early. You know, for me, that's kind of like, that's too much personal information, even though I'm sure they talked about it beforehand because everything, you know, gets talked about before interviews. But in my personal opinion, I would not say that because I don't want my partner to look any other way or embarrass them, right? That was the only negative thing I've ever seen of Benny Blanco. And you guys know I always keep it real with you. I'm not going to just, you know, pretend that everything that they do is perfect just because I love Selena. I will always be honest and raw with you. But yeah, like those type of things, like, you know, and then him, like, obviously, you know, enjoying the fact that, like, she said, I love you first, and that she is the one who, you know, basically thought it was a date and he didn't know it was a date. Like, all these things, of course, they do make her look a certain way, but it's just the truth, you know. And I think that because a lot of people criticize their looks and how different they look and how a lot of people don't find him attractive enough to be with Selena, I think that's what gets them the most, is that, like, some people are so obsessed with, like, image. And while Benny might not be some people's cup of tea, he is others. And the most important, that he is hers. You know what I mean? That he is her cup of tea, espresso, vodka shot, tequila shot, you know, what is it? What is that? Fireball shot. Oh, God. One time I got so fucking drunk off Fireball, bitch. Ooh, girl, I got so high, so drunk off Fireball, girl. You would not believe it. I was so gone, girl. I don't know what that Fireball had, bitch. I don't know if it had the damn fire from the dragon from Shrek. But let me tell you something. I was on that fucking bar thinking I was in the literal set of the movie Coyote Ugly. You would think that I had moved to New York to be a songwriter and perform with LeAnn Rimes. Can't fight the moonlight. Because let me tell you, girl, I took about 4 shots of those, plus of what I've already was drinking throughout the night, girl. I was unstoppable. I was unstoppable, girl. I went outside at the bar, and you know how outside bars, well, I don't know about over there, but like here in Los Angeles, there's like these hot dog little stations and like tacos, like, you know, little like barbecue stations, and they're the most delicious hot dogs you will ever, like street hot dogs, I think that's what they're called. I made friends with one of them. Shout out to Raquel. Girl, her and I were still like this. We send memes to one another. I left the club to eat and kind of run away from everybody because I was so fucking drunk. And I stood outside with Raquel for like an hour and 10 minutes. I didn't look at my phone. We were talking about our life stories. We were talking about all these things. We hugged, we exchanged information. She was on my Instagram stories. And then I looked at my phone. My husband called me 45 times. And I was like, oh girl, I'm outside here with Raquel. Raquel gave him and my friend free hot dogs. And then of course I, you know, sent her a tip over Zelle. It was so funny. But yeah, last time I had Fireball was that. But anyways, I don't know how I ended up in this story, but what was I talking about? Yeah, girl, you know, it's just cheap shots. People are just always wanting to make them look a certain way, but you know, it's just never gonna happen. But anywho, what do you guys think about this? Let me know in the comments below. There is no other person on this world that worships Selena Gomez more than Benny Blanco. Let's just be so for real on that. This man is constantly thanking his lucky stars that he ended up with Selena Gomez. Check that. Anywho, love you all so much. I'm so grateful and thankful for each and every one of you, and I'll see you on the next one. Mwah.